One of the problems with running the Starlink Mini with any outdoor activity such as ATVing or in your car or your Jeep or whatever you're doing is power. And I think I found a pretty interesting solution to powering these units outdoors. And this is where this little battery comes in. The LinkPower 3 battery from PeakDo, and PeakDo sent me this battery to review for them. They haven't given me a script. They left it wide open that I can say anything that I want to completely review this battery and give you an honest opinion about the good things, the bad things, and if this thing is actually worth anything out here in the middle of nowhere. So just before we get into it, this channel here is about testing things and reviewing things so that you can make informed decisions. If at any point in this video you feel you got something of value, click that subscribe button. It's 100% free for you to do that, and it significantly helps me, and I always take it to the extreme. So what you're going to see today is only preemptive of what I'm going to do in the next video, so you want to stick around for that one as well. Right now, let's get in to see what this PowerLink 3 can do for us. So the LinkPower 3 is specifically designed as a portable battery for the Starlink Mini. What interested me is that it wasn't just able to power the Starlink, it can actually do pass-through charging, and it can charge my other devices as well. So kind of looking at this unit here, we've got our input here to charge the battery, the USB-C out. This would charge your cell phone or whatever other gadgets you have. The unit also has pass-through charging capabilities, which I'm going to explain exactly what that is here in a second. And when I click the button here, I can see the display. It tells me what the percentage of the battery is left. It shows me what's coming in and what's going out for power as well. A few other features. It's got Bluetooth connectivity, so I can check on my phone to see exactly what that battery pack is doing for me. So in this case, I'm using my 12-volt charger off my ATV plug here. I can charge the battery like this, or if I wanted something a little bit more waterproof, I've got the ability to use this other small adapter that PeakDo provides, and there is a magnetic charger on the back here. So if you're leaving this thing out in the rain or whatnot, maybe a good option for charging here as well. So they made the installation of the battery super easy. It comes with this tiny little cord here to plug into the Starlink unit, and then also to the battery itself, just like the other ones, and it simply just slides and clicks into place. So that's locked in there. So this is where your tripod can come in handy for maybe putting it up on something off the ground or whatnot. So my battery is now at 50%. I've been running it the whole time, and actually been running it pretty hard. As I was going through the canyon, I was using the battery in my truck the entire time. And it says that I still got about 3 hours left. I guess it's fluctuating with whatever the wattage is doing here as well. Got to be close to that 5.5 hour claim that PeakDo is actually making for the longevity of the battery powering the Starlink. And quite frankly, I believe I ran it pretty hard with all of the obstructions. I was moving the entire time, driving down the highway. So yeah, I think its claim of doing 5.5 hours is actually realistic. One of the things that I do actually appreciate about this unit is how clean and crisp the display is once you hit this button here. Now I'm outside, so it's not really the best, but I'll show you inside here in a little bit. But the information you get, you can see here in this cayenne color how much wattage the actual dish is using. If I turn my ignition on, so I'm powering the unit, you'll see additional information here up top, so you can see what's going in and what's going out, so you can actually keep track of that as well. So probably the most important feature of this battery for me is the pass-through ability. So I can plug in a charging element and it will essentially charge the battery and run the Starlink simultaneously. When I unplug it or when I disrupt the power going into the battery just instantly takes over and I don't lose any connection. And so I'm going to show you here the pass-through capability of this thing, which is really a feature that I really do like on it. See, my ignition is on. You can tell that the light is illuminated. So if we go to the Starlink app here, we see that we are online. And when I come over here, typically if you shut off your ignition, you lose the power here and your dish would shut off. But in my case, everything still stays online and there's no interruptions with the LinkPower 3 battery. I find that the Bluetooth connectivity thing is pretty positive on the phone because of the information that you can get on here. You can get the how many watt hours is left, like how much capacity or what the percentage of the battery is. Those things are useful. It gives you an approximate amount of battery life in hours and minutes that are left on there. Another very useful thing, the DC port. So this is actually the amount of watts the Starlink is currently using. So that is the Cayenne number there jumping around. That type C port, you see it will start coming up here and show you that it's charging. So there's quite a bit of information that I find useful. You can control this app through Wi-Fi as well, so you can essentially dial into it from anywhere to check the battery condition. Maybe there's some emergency response type of uses there or whatnot. You know, you're checking on your workers in the field. You want to see how much battery they have, if it's something to worry about, you know, if communication is critical. And speaking of the Bluetooth, one thing that I didn't actually like was when I got it, it was very non-intuitive. Like I scanned the QR code on the back of the battery thinking that it's going to bring me to that spot where, you know, I can connect my phone, right? But it doesn't. And it may just because I'm a bit more old school. I had to actually go to the PeakDo website, go into the frequently asked questions and find the link there that I needed to put into this app. I should be able to take my phone, scan the QR code on the battery and have, you know, a few options come up. If I've got an iPhone, click here. If I've got an Android, click there, and the full setup should just happen. It does actually work well once you get it installed, but I think it was just a little bit too much work to actually get there. So that's really the only negative thing that I have to say about this particular battery setup. If I wasn't interested in any of the Bluetooth stuff, I would have no faults with it. Actually, I would just give it a perfect review. But saying that, the Bluetooth is an option on there and it's a little bit glitchy, but once it's on there, it seems to work well. The Bluetooth connectivity actually works with the airplane mode on, so you don't have to have any connectivity to any internet, the Starlink working, none of that. It'll actually connect directly to the battery. So it's actually a positive thing as well. I do like the display. It's crisp, it's clear, and there's a load of information there. You can see what's coming into the battery, what's going out, what's being used, and how much, right? Like all the numbers are there. Would definitely like that battery information center, I guess is what we'll call it. The longevity of the battery, it does look like it'll perform that 5.5 hours. For heat dissipation, Starlink itself has been getting warm, but not so much the battery, but any heat that's coming from the Starlink is actually warming the battery up a little bit as well. So as I mentioned earlier, PeakDo did actually send me this battery, and they have generously offered all of my viewers a 5% discount if this is something that they're thinking that they want to purchase. You can go to their website and use that 5% discount on anything in their store. I'll provide the discount code right here and in the description. We'll get you off and running. And if you want to see what happens next, you'll want to stick around and subscribe here to see just exactly what this thing's capable of. If you've been around my channel for any length of time, you know I'm going to push it to its limit. Hey, we'll see you there at the next one.